Hi there, thank you for clicking on this video. Before we get into the actual tour, I wanted to sit down and discuss with you a little about where I live and how much it costs. So I live in a very small town in Kansas, and this is what you can get for around $1,000. I do have a few extras, you could say, as far as animals, which of course is an up cost. You can also get parking that's covered, but I do not pay for that currently. So my rent is around $1,000 a month, and I think that is incredible for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with an incredible amount of space. There's also a washer and dryer in unit. I would definitely say Kansas is a place to look into if you are wanting to save money, and it's definitely very cheap compared to some places in big cities. I will say that I have grown up here, so it's not something that I chose. It's just kind of something that I was fortunately born into in a more cheaper environment. But cheaper does not mean not luxurious, and I think that that's something that is quite beautiful to realize. So I think I live in quite a luxury apartment, and I'm very grateful to be able to pay for it here. So let's go ahead and show you around. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my apartment. This is the living room, which, as you can see, is what you get when you first walk in the door. I will tell you, this couch is quite uncomfortable. However, it is very cute. It folds out and it becomes a little bed that's also not very comfortable, but it's nice. Now, what I use as a coffee table is actually for more storage, because I just have a bunch of stuff that should be hidden. So this has movies, home decor, anything you can think of. And then I just close it and I forget about it. It's perfect. It's more bohemian than I think that I was wanting to go. It was pretty cheap and it worked for now. And then this up here is actually stick-on wallpaper that's like the stick peel and remove kind that you can get when you are in an apartment. And so it takes a little bit to get it up there, but it ended up looking really pretty. And my tip is to get one that has so much design that you can't even tell if it's not matched up properly. And then after I did that, I put a few little flower pots on the wall dangling down, just because I felt like it gave it a more cottagey feel, which I love. And then going over here is actually my patio, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so once you swing over here, that is where my TV is and my TV console. I think this looks really 70s to me, and that is my exact style, so I love it. This is just my Wi-Fi box, and these are pretty cool lights. I also love this little plant holder down here that is just a stack of books that somebody had made into a table. Now, if you're wondering about these designs up here, or these little mirrors, home decor, I thrift a whole bunch of golden looking vintage mirrors. I also put this vintage telephone I found at I think it was a flea market. So I am lucky enough to have this beautiful little patio area outside. It faces a parking lot, but that's neither here nor there. It's very beautiful, and I love my little egg chair. I sit here to read, to work, to just relax. It can be so incredibly nice just to get outside, especially because I work from home. But I just wanted to say how grateful I am for this patio area. It's quite a big area and something you don't often find in apartments, especially for this good of a deal. So I absolutely love it. Not only can it fit all this, it also has this area over here that is a door with a whole bunch of storage area for anything you need to hide. Okay, and now it's time to show you the kitchen. I feel like a chef on one of those shows. This is a really nice kitchen. Open concept, sort of, except for this volley here as you just walk in the door. But I think that's nice because then you can have a little purse hanging rack like I have here, and then you walk into the kitchen. Now there is a bar area here, a very tiny one that doesn't really allow for bar stools, but it's nice to be able to drop something off if you're just walking in the door, walking back out. I'm not sure how much you want to see. Comes with the apartment, but there's not really much to decorate in a kitchen. And the most that I have decorated is actually this section over here, which I'm about to show you, which is my little dining room area. And I think that it's the perfect little space, especially for one person living here. This is my little dining table. I got this from my parents. Got the chairs from Wayfair, and then this is just a thrifted little bird cage that I put leaves inside. I think the most beautiful part of this entire kitchen, though, is this painting that I thrifted of two dancers. I love dancing. I think it's so beautiful. And I don't know, I just thought this was very classy and a perfect way to decorate my dining room. Now, as you walk out of the kitchen, that is when you find yourself at the little pantry cabinet where you can, you know, of course, hide all of your dirty stuff in there if you would like to. I normally just keep extra cleaning supplies and things like that, but it's very, very nice to have something closed off that no one else can see. So as you can see, there is a little tiny hallway that connects you to the bathroom, the office, my bedroom, and the laundry room. So the bathroom is one of my favorite places, and it sounds weird, but it's where I relax, where I do my makeup, where I shower, and I really think that I found a system that works, even though you can't necessarily decorate an apartment bathroom. So there are two sinks down below here, which I don't really need, but it's nice if I did. There's also these beautiful lights up above. Now I absolutely love my shower. This curtain is from Amazon, and it is just so summery and beautiful, and there's so much space in this shower. And it also has a tub, which is the best part ever for someone who loves taking baths. There's also so many little nooks and crannies to put all of the different products that I could possibly want. Now if you swing over here, this is where I have pictures of my doggies, Hershey and Honey. Now this is the glorious toilet that I hope your apartment comes with, no matter the price. But you always gotta be grateful, I guess. Now this, my friends, is where things can get dangerous, because this is my favorite part of the apartment, my bed. And once I see my bed, it looks too comfy to not get in, and then there's no productivity here. So this is my bedroom. It has one of those very nice canopy gold framed beds. I love it because I originally thought I was going to put little twines or lights around it. Turns out I don't have the energy to do that, but I think it would look really cute if I had that. But this black sheets green comforter that is so soft is from Amazon. And then over here across from my vanity, or across from my bed, is my vanity. This is one of the vintage mirrors that my parents had when I was growing up, and I just loved it, so I ended up taking it. I have more fake flowers here in the corner, and then this is supposed to be full of makeup for me to get ready on, but most of the time it's in the bathroom. I'm most proud of this area over here just because it's where I keep my notebooks, my regular books. It's basically just like my wind down routine all on one table. It was also thrifted. On top of that is a little wind chime that I just thought was really beautiful, and too beautiful just to be outside. This is what I like to call my diamond of family, of beauty. I don't call it anything, but I love just having these pictures from floor to ceiling of my friends and family, and of course the animals. This is definitely a good size bedroom, nothing to complain about. On the other side of my bed I have this little golden mirror that I thrifted as well, but what's really incredible is the size of the closets here. Let me show you. So you walk in the closet and you can just keep walking. That was a big, huge sell point for me because I never had a walk-in closet before, and it seems like there's not enough storage space, but I have bought certain things that really do help with storage. It just originally comes with this set of, you know, hanging racks, I guess you could say. But I feel like there truly is room for everything in here if I got the right storage. and I think that I have done a pretty good job. So I have these 3 laundry baskets that I can easily pull out and just take one at a time once they fill up per load. And I also have this beautiful, almost dresser, but a lot lighter to bring up the stairs, filled with different pajamas, underwear, bras, different pants. It's beautiful and it's practical. So up here, each of these baskets contain different loungewear that really doesn't have a place to go, but looks much better in these buckets than just laying out there. Overall, incredible sized closet. I'm in love with it. And there's another one. That's right. So next you walk in this little room and you find the washer and the dryer. I use this room a lot. This is my office since I do work from home. It is equal to another bedroom, so I could have a roommate. I could put basically anything in here, but putting my office in here was the perfect idea for my personal life. We have a little lounge chair here if I happen to want to read. However, most of this on the back is more for a backdrop for my main channel videos where I talk about true crime. Wanted it something relaxing, but it's also very much my style. So this is the opposite side of the room. This is where the desk is and my desktop. This is my microphone for recording, and this is my little laptop stand. Normally there's a laptop here, and also normally there's a camera and a ring light right here as well for the filming. And then up here on the wall I just have 2 prints and then my YouTube 100,000 plaque. That's a cat tree. I bought it for my cat. She's not really interested. Now what I was telling you guys about was the fact that there were 2 closets. This, in the office, is another one of those closets. I decided that it's gonna be basically what people use a basement for. Just to throw stuff they don't know where to put. Basically what I'm saying is you're not gonna look in there because it's crazy. But I promise you, same size closet is the other. So 2 bedroom, 2 walk-in closets. So basically that brings us to the end of what you can get for a 2-bedroom apartment in a small town in Kansas and how I decorated it really. So I'd love to hear what you think about it, what you would change, and if you would move to Kansas or another small town just to get a cheaper rent, or if you'd rather pay more to live in a big city.